at 7707, jumping on with a energy check, but we're also going to be seeing what's the tea. So as I was shuffling the cards, you guys, an interesting thing happened. I got all of these cards in front of me, so I'm going to let spirits choose which one. I'm going to turn them over. I'm going to shuffle them. And we're going to find out what's the energy that is surrounding you at this very moment. I'm also going to be using the soul connections when two hearts meet deck, and I'm also going to be using one of my favorite decks by Spiritual Infusion, and you already know what that is, the Neon Awakening, volume 1. There's 2 volumes to that deck so far. I'm quite sure she's going to be expanding this deck. Love myself some Whitney. And all of her beautiful, beautiful messages always, always resonate to the T. She is my sister in, in so many ways, along with so many other great readers. Like Arlene Porter, she has the most beautiful spirit as well. And I will be tagging her page as well because she also channels for the divine masculines as well. Like, as far as she can feel in basically channel messages from the masculines, and it's a beautiful thing. So I am literally basically just washing the cards. So let's see, let's get into this, see what's the first thing that spirits need them to know. Oh, a tower, solid foundation, success with effort. And what's the next, spirits? What's happening for them? What is happening for them? Flowers. You got the happiness card. I'm loving this energy for you guys. Good morning. Welcome on. Smash that like button. If you are new, welcome to the family. Definitely, definitely hit the bell and the subscription button so that you always know when I'm coming on. You got Torch here, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. I'm loving this, so I am shuffling more. What else, spirits? Pineapple, there's going to be a reconciliation. So if you and your twin have been in a necessary pause, may not have spoken to each other in a while, that's about to change. Some interesting things have been happening throughout the universe, guys. Major powerful shifts. You have a new moon coming in. You also have the moon now in Virgo. But look, you got kite. That's a vacation. And I was saying yesterday on my read that a lot of you guys are going to be traveling. Some of you all will be also relocating because there's a marriage coming. Commitment of love. What else, spirits? Pen. Somebody's about to get that new job, as I said yesterday. And that was the message for somebody yesterday. It says new job or career. What else, spirits? Moon, changes in your life. And these are powerful changes. There are major shifts happening for you. Even as we speak, you may not be able to see it. You may be able to sense it. A bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Some of you all haven't even got a chance to have that fated meeting, but that is coming for you very, very soon. For those of you all that have met your twin and you've been waiting for them, that's about to happen as well. Tanker with this celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Love that energy. What else do they have coming for them spirits? Diamond. So you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I'm seeing someone getting a nice, beautiful diamond, chocolate diamond ring is what they just corrected me with. So let's see. Can I have a few? I'm going to pick a couple more because it was a lot that fell out. Spirits told me to let you all have them all, so I'm going to turn them over one by one. Carriage. A journey either physical or mental. Yes, it is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what don't. How are you doing today? Definitely enjoy. Hey, Maddie. Hi, Jeannie. Chain, a chain of events that will affect your life. Spirit said this will be in a great way. What else? Bird perched, waiting for news, package, or a letter. Going through the middle. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. What else? Older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. Younger woman. So this is dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Wow. Bell, you do have an announcement coming, or you will be making an announcement. Money path, a path with money is waiting for you to find it. But Spirit said that this money path is going to find you. I'm loving this energy for you guys. Staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. So release the worry, release the pain, release the doubts. Know in your mind, your heart of all hearts, that you are worthy of everything that you give, and it will be received and returned to you multiplied. Dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. What else, spirits? Ear. So good news is definitely coming. I've been getting a lot of ringing in the ears, and right now my ear is ringing. You also have crib, birth or conception of a child, or enterprise. So you may be birthing new ideas, you may be birthing a child in the near future. Candle, you will be shown the way. Trust where you're being led. What else, spirits? Hat, you will be playing a different role. Whatever job you're working now, that's about to change for you. And you got jug, lighthearted, carefree time. It's time for you to relax. Stop worrying, stop thinking too far in the past. Stay in the present moment and know that everything that is meant for you is coming and it'll never pass you by. I was just listening to, while I took my gratitude walk today, I was just listening to Prayed For. And that song is so beautiful. It's by um, Ashley. I'll find it and put it up in the description box. But it's a beautiful Ashby. That's who it's by, and it's called "Prayed For." And she speaks about how she prayed for, and she's not about to compromise because she know that when God send him, she asks for him that he be healed. She says she know he will if he because it's being sent. God is sending it to her. We're gonna get the message from Soul Connections when two hearts meet. But when I say if you haven't heard it, definitely listen to it. It is a beautiful song. She also came out with another song. It's called, and it's one of my favorites. Oh gosh, I can't think today. I can't think today. And I was just sitting here. I fell in love. And she speaks about falling in love with a person that she never knew existed. And it's so that song is beautiful as well. But let's get back into this message. Well, Spirit said it's the end of a tough cycle, not necessarily the end of your journey with your divine masculine. It's that you've completed a cycle that is ending, that's opening the doors for a new beginning. You've been ended that cycle. Spirits told me to give you that confirmation. But new beginnings are here and now. So trust that. Keep your thoughts positive. But the bottom of when two hearts meet, you got Cupid here. And love is always in the air when Cupid is around. Then you got the message from the universe behind that. And we're going to see if that comes out on its own. So, spirits, what does my beautiful collective need to know is happening for them today? What's the energy? What's the tea? Anything else? Whoa, okay. We'll take these. Thank you. 1 second, because they gave me a lot here, so I'm trying to grab them. Bottom of the deck is respect your relationships. And that is very, very, very important. So, one of the first cards that was turned up that fell in my hand, and two were down. So, I'm going to turn them over. You also have more here on the table. But these are the ones that fell in my hand. Two down, two up. First one, excuse me. First one was 1111. Powerful, powerful number for twin flames. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. And I love that. Look at the clouds behind it. So beautiful. You also have bond. A love bond grows stronger over time, in which it does. You just have to trust the process. Is it easy? No. Can you make it through it? Yes. Will you be rewarded? Yes. You got attraction here. This card says divine soul counterpart. Attraction transcends superficiality, and that's very true. You both see down to each other's soul. And then you have soul here. And I love the way that came out just like so beautifully. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust in the process. And I just said that, didn't I? I love it. They want you to let go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. Spirit said your divine time is now. Trust them. You also have connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. Facts. Like I told you all yesterday, you're never in a separation because you're always together. You're always communicating with each other. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the songs you may see, number sequences. Listen, because there's power here. And it says the power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. And that is a fact. And when you pour into yourself, into your own cup, that makes you even more magnetic. It's a beautiful thing. You also have deeply, and look at that water. Some of you guys need to just go out and just sit by the water. It's so therapeutic. And it's so clear to be able to think, quiet your mind. Yeah, you may have a little bit of seagulls, some herons that wants to be around you, but it's a beautiful thing to connect with nature. And this card says, look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationship. You have openness. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships. Some of you all may be seeing scriptures. Some of you guys may also be seeing images in the clouds. I get an image every single day, and I love it. But you also got signs. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. Some of you may see an X in the clouds. That's definitely a symbol. I've received hearts, engagement rings in the clouds, couple kissing in the clouds, images of my babies, my spiritual babies, boy and a girl, faces clear as day. I posted that on my post. And it's a beautiful thing because I know that they're always with me. So we're going to get a few cards from the tarot, and then we're going to bring this message to a close until I jump back on later. But the bottom of the deck, because you all know I shuffle my cards as I go along, you got rekindle here. That's the second reconciliation card you got, because you got the pineapple and the tea leaf cards. This says rekindle. Every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled, and this is a fact. But you got to let the past go in order to move into the present. If you continue to hang on to the hurt, the pain, it's all about turning your pain into purpose and becoming better versions of yourself, which also, because your twin mirrors you, they're also becoming a better version of themselves. They've been working on themselves because they wanted to be the very best version of themselves for you, which is why they tend to run, or they will pull back, because in a lot of times, sometimes the masculines, place it where it applies, or the feminines don't feel like they are good enough. They feel like they could do better, or you could do better. Let me say it like that. Spirit's corrected me. They feel like you could do better. Not knowing that you're their everything and they're your everything. And you're not thinking about anybody else but them. Spirit said just have faith over fear. You got this. Your reward is coming. And they want you to understand that. Stop doubting yourself. You are worthy. Your rewards are coming in. They just want you to be patient. And I know it may have been a long time, but good things comes to those who wait. And you never know how long that wait may be. It could be a day, it could be a week, but Spirit say just know it's coming. They want you to be ready. That song I was telling you about, Dear God, she said, and when you send them, I'm going to be ready. Because her heart's been through so much and she just want to feel true love for once. And she's talking to God. Tell God what you want. Tell your angels, your ancestors, I promise you they're listening. So you got the Knight of Wands, this go-getter, this action taker coming your way. And behind that is justice. Look at that. The number 11 at the top. The scales are balancing out. We're going to let that come out on its own, though. The Spirit, what's the overall energy for my beautiful collective today? What's the overall energy for my beautiful collective today? What do you need them to know is happening for them today? Well, that says enough. The world. Yep. They definitely want to give you the world, but they also want to show you the world. You all have completed cycles. The end of a tough cycle. Yeah. They're done with the betrayal and the lack mindset. They're done with that. What else, spirits? Do my beautiful collective. Okay. Possibly coming from this King of Wands that jumped out the deck and flipped back again. Wow. This is quick action. This leader, laser focus, love to be in the spotlight. Maybe the one coming your way in that beautiful energy. What else, spirits? What do my beautiful collective need to know? What is happening for them? Ooh, okay. So you got balance and harmony. They are definitely coming to balance this connection out with this Two of Pentacles. Balance is definitely being restored because they've been meditating, healing, and thinking with this Four of Swords. And they made their decision to come forward, this King of Swords, and speak their truth. Tell you exactly, if they never told you how they truly feel about you, it's about to be revealed to you. They're on their way. You just don't, I'm hearing you just don't know how much of a blessing you've been to me. Possibly coming towards this Queen of Wands, this ambitious business leader and natural lover. Look, you got the hair fight came back out again. And somebody truly need to talk. They may have been getting more into their purpose, learning more. But this is definitely a spiritually guided connection, heavily protected by the angelic realm. And yeah, my throat chakra is definitely, yeah. Ooh, okay. Well, all right. So these three cards literally just flipped out of my hands. You got the Empress, the Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Look at that. Can you all see it? The Empress, the Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Their every thought, they want this with you, this new opportunity. They've been planning this. for their empress because they know that you all are legacy builders, a power couple. You're better together. What one lacks, the other completes, and vice versa. Oh, I love this. That empress, birthing ideas, birthing babies, very fertile. That protector, that guiding light. This is that planning. Spirit said they already have it perfectly mapped out for this new beginning, this new idea. What else do my beautiful collective need to know, spirits? Can I get a few more cards to close out this read? What's happening for this collective today? Oh, okay. Well, somebody definitely could not sleep. They were up and they're ready to bring justice into the situation, healing this connection with the star energy because you've been their star. You've been guiding them even without knowing. Yeah, that they're lonely. So much regret. Yeah, for their actions in the past and they made their decision. They chose you. That's who they are choosing. They had to get a higher perspective with this hangman energy. They had to see things from a higher perspective. But there's a celebration coming. And it's nothing in your wildest dream that you could ever imagine. When I say the way that they are coming forward to you, you might not even recognize your person. Beautiful energy, beautiful surprises are coming and headed your way. Definitely messages. Cupid's arrow coming through. What else, spirits? Oh. I love this energy. And I'm also seeing that chariot and the scales in my mind's eye. But the Seven of Pentacles, long-term investment, Saturn's gift is here. Look at that. What else, spirits, do my beautiful collective need to know? Thank you. Yeah. They may have been guarded and needing time to roam, but that is not the case because that came to the left with that Nine of Wands. Yeah, there's abundance here. Wealth. Like I said, legacies are about to be building. You are about to leave legacies, but major surprises are coming through with this Page of Cups. And balance is being restored here with that Temperance card. They've been bored and extremely unhappy. They think about everything that they've done, in the past, making the wrong decisions, self-doubt, not feeling like they were good enough for you. They walked away from this devilish energy, a mindset, possibly how they were brought up. And they want this friendship, this union. Possibly coming towards that Queen of Swords. They know that they have to come correct. Because this queen will back you up. And they're ready to fight for this connection. What else, spirits? We got the route there. Yeah. They're done with the betrayals, suffering in silence. Yeah. And they regret every single thing that has happened. The heartbreak with this Three of Swords. Ooh. And this is definitely going to be a passionate new beginning for you guys with this Ace of Wands. Anything else, spirits, from this beautiful deck before we close this read? Anything else? Whoa. Okay. This King of Pentacles, this successful business owner, established king, decided he wanted to fly out the deck. Why, spirits? Whoa. Y'all saw that, right? I know y'all had to see that. But you got the Magician here, definitely manifesting this new beginning. Reciprocity with this Six of Pentacles. But I'm hearing, I want to give you the world. They may have been stubborn in the past, but this was to the left. So that is reversed. They want this Ten of Cups with you. This is marriage to happy family. This is commitment, stability. And they've been watching. They've been keeping their eye on you. And let's get these other ones. So the Five of Swords definitely in reverse. They're playing to win. Victory at all cost. They're not about to fumble the ball anymore. And last but not least, you have these two cards. But also on the bottom of the deck, you got the Ace of Cups, which is pure intentions. Ooh, feelings definitely growing, new love, or a recommitment to love. Three of Pentacles and Justice were the last two cards on the floor. This is collaboration, teamwork, dedication. This is the scales balanced. Harmony. Put some fire in the chats to claim this message. It don't get any better than that. And I'm still seeing that Chariot. So some of you guys may be preparing to travel this week. You're also expected to get an invite to some type of a family function. You never know what could happen when you step outside of your comfort zone and you decide to just have fun. Not let anything disturb your peace. Look at that. Justice came right back out along with expansion. And I'm just shuffling the deck while I talk to you guys. But always speak positively over your life. King of Cups. And just know that everything that you have been through, nothing has broken you. Why? Because you've ascended, you evolved, and you're here. And that says a lot. And with that being said, I am sending you all so much love and light for comfort, strength, as well as courage. Look, Justice came right back out again. I can't, like, literally. If only you knew just how some of you guys are about to be blessed, you would stop doubting yourself. Have confidence in yourself, always. Nothing that anybody could tell you, say, or do will sway you to believe that you do not deserve the very best. And listen to that song, Dear God, by Ash B. ASH space B. When I say that song is so beautiful because that's how you should be and that's how you should feel when it comes to your connections. She asks for God to send her when he send her, when he send them, that he be healed and happy. So she's praying for her person, just as her person is praying for her. When you talk to your guides and when you talk to God, as if everything is already happening for you, but you're also laying the groundwork. You are the author of your new beginning. All you got to do is write your script. See things the way you want to see them. Alchemize. That which we think about, we bring about. When you speak positive over your life and you keep that positivity and you vibrate to the highest frequency, nothing, and I do mean nothing, can stop your elevation. So, with that being said, I love you guys. I thank you all for rocking with me. Definitely pour into your cup. Keep being that beacon of unconditional love and healing light for others as well as yourself. And know that you are loved. You are surrounded by an army of angels that go before you, blocking anything that can come to you negative. And before anything gets to you, they've already worked it out. They've crushed it. And with that being said, you guys, I love you. Have an amazing rest of your morning and afternoon. If you missed the beginning, it is scheduled to be available again at 12:12. You all are seeing it before anyone else see it. I love each and every last single one of you guys. I set the intentions for nothing but sheer happiness, purity, pure intentions to unfold in your life. Reconciliation, surprises, miracles, and blessings multiplied in that inner love, that inner flame continue to burn. And with that being said, have an amazing rest of your morning and God bless.